And it'll be a short and inches. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Smash. Red. Yellow. 22.
In motion. Reed.
Check.
Open man. Left side. He's got it. Get. Set to go now on
down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Cut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and 5.
Cluster. 6. Let's go. Gold green. Black 40. Claws red. Red. Yellow. 6. Mega. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Red. Cycle. Shoot.
Sacked. And they turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Corner right. Kings. Regular. What's that?
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Run. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Second down throw for Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Out quickly to Evans. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set. 180. Hurry. Up, close. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Low left side, pulled in by Evans. And about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the
Hey,
11-yard
33.
line.
Run. Kings. Hurry. Alert.
Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2.
It's a great job here by the quarterback keeping the play alive. You can tell once he avoided the rush and became a runner, he looked up and goes, hey, I got a path to the pylon. I might be able to score. He couldn't quite make it all the way, but he sets his guys up now in prime position with first and goal.
180! What's that?
Perfect. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
What's that?
White. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Tampa after this.
What are you doing? Man, I'm going to put that jersey on.
So back at the 3-yard line. Third and goal.
Good. 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. That!
It is brought in the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The Broncos put it on the extra point, and the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and a yard.
Set. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And he's out of bounds, but they're going to stop this inside the 25. A big gainer for Green Bay. A pickup of 44 yards. First and 10.
Let's go.
First down.
33. Yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
6. Mega. Down. Yellow. 43. Claws red. Black ultra. Grill green.
In motion, Reed.
Ready?
Throwing on second down, Love. That is caught. What a throw. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Rushed to his left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Alert, 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 alert! Real. Hey, alert 33! What's that?
Here's Mayfield. Flushed to his right, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Riley
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
Red, yellow. 22 needle. Red, 38. Smash, red. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are going to do.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In motion, Reed. On play action, Love.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield. First down, here's Irving. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Set. 180. Hey, alert 33. Set. 180. What's that?
Right back to Irving. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Second and 10.
Set. 180. Regular. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. Cade Otten. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Like Gustav is saying, that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for a touchdown.
The Broncos good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Ready. Six. Madden. Set. Hut. Drill. Yellow. 43. Set.
On first down, it's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab.
On the ball.
He'll go up here on second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here's Love to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How impressive.
To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Red, sight, black, 95. Smash, red. Green, jack.
Now Love. He'll air it out down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Set, ready. Blue, 32.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll try again here, second and 10.
White. Here we go. Here we go. Black shot. Set.
To throw is Love. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Packers 7. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Nixon on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
42-yard line.
Down. 60 red.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be...
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant.
Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Real. Kings, 180. What's what?
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What's up?
Now off the bootleg, he'll look. Rashawn Gary getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Sick. Real. 180. 20 right. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Got it. Set hut. 33. Yellow.
In motion, Reed.
Set hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll get this out wide. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
10 yards. And the Packers first down. A gain of 15. First down, Packers.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Has caught right side by Kraft. But they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big-time play for the Packers. A pickup of 44 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Block 40. 6. Mega. Ready.
Throwing is Love. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
15-yard loss. It's 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Love. To the left side. He finds Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
45, white. Flight blue. Red, cycle. Cut.
To throw is Love. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Down. 6, 0,
In motion goes Dobbs. On second down, Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! What's that?
They'll run with Irvin. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
180! What's that?
Mayfield to throw. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. He'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, it's just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Makes the score Bears 35, Packers 14. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Red, yellow. Set. 50, green.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Blues, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Shot, 17.
Packers, 1st down. A game of
You don't
11 on
move.
the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Back to throw is Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. That one good for 26 yards.
26 more yards.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out there. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Black, 40. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red, 60 red. Ready?
Love. That one taken in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling out go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, gotta hold on.
180! What's up?
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. He's to midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Good. 180. Watch one. Watch out.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
Set. 180. Kings, Kings, Kings. Done.
On play action, Mayfield. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Black, 95, slide through.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's second down.
38. Right.
Here's Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Let's go. 33. Yep, travel. Yellow. Check.
They'll go for it. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
That's
down
timeout for
behind
Green
the
Bay.
line of scrimmage.
It'll be their second.
A 2-yard loss
Talk things
brings up
over before third down.
and 12.
Run, run, run. Hurry, hurry!
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Packers 21.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. Red, psych, 45. White.
On first down, it's Love. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
3-yard line.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Set, hut. 60 red.
On second and 10, it's Love. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
McLaughlin put on the extra point. And the Bucs are going to extend their lead.
Packers 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Down now, 50 series. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. 50 green. Hut.
On play action, Love. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
17.
First down, Packers.
Green Jack. Ready. Red 38. Black Ultra. Ready.
To throw is Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Blaster, 6. Set.
Now Love. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Packers first down. A gain of 13 yards.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
60 red. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.